Yo, what's good guys? Today is a very special day. Yo boy got a new tattoo. It's been like 7, 8 months since I got the last tattoo. I don't know, it's been a while. And for someone like me, I don't have a crazy amount of tattoos, but I do have enough to where if I don't get something new on my skin in a little bit, it feels like an eternity. Let's just say I'm very excited for today because I'm getting a tattoo, and not only am I getting a new tattoo, it's quite big and it's in a quite noticeable spot. So I'm excited to show you guys what it is, and I'm excited to see, I guess, the reactions of some of my friends, because quite honestly, I don't know how they're gonna react. Before we kick off into that, I thought I would show you guys some of the tattoos I have, shout out some of the artists, and do all that cool shit. So let's just get right into it.
1, 2, 3 into the phone. My name is Blake G, and I'm kicking down the tower. Kissing on the ladies and I'm spitting on the...
Alright, the first tattoo. This is the first one I ever got. I got it pretty much the week after my 18th birthday. I'm like, when I turn 18, I am going to have a tattoo. I want to walk around my high school being yadded. And that's exactly what happened. I booked the tattoo. About a week later, I walked into South Shore Tattoo. An amazing artist by the name of Brian Bowe was able to do this for me. As you guys know, the 8-ball, very personal to me. Blake G, it is in my music. You can see it right there, yeah. And then next thing you know, I was walking around every single day of high school trying to flex it to people. This next tattoo I got is an Aku Aku mask from Crash Bandicoot. How cool is that? I like to get a lot of childhood things on my skin because I feel like they always say, oh, for a tattoo, you should have a meaning. So I was like, okay, I played a lot of these games as a kid, so I figured why not get them on my skin? From Crash 1, Crash 2, Crash 3 Warped to Crash Bash, Crash Team Racing, Nitro Kart, I literally was a Crash fanatic. I also got this one in high school. I got this one like a couple months later. So you best believe I was walking around even more. I was walking around like this every single class, just like showing people. And I was cool. Believe me, I was cool. Tattoo number 3, Spyro the motherfucking dragon. Now this one hurt a lot. This one, the pain tolerance out of a 10 was about, I don't know, maybe a 5. This actually one wasn't too bad. This one got a little dicey because once you get up right to the wrist, it starts to really hurt. I will tell you from experience. Anywhere near nerve endings or bones, there's tendon or whatever, it's gonna hurt. This one really hurt, and the reason for that is because it's close on bone. I'm a bony guy, okay? I'm a very bony guy. In high school, they used to call me Boner. It would really start to hurt over here, and as you got here, it got really dicey. But once again, this tattoo was done by Brian Bowe. Brian Bowe is the legend, so be sure to follow him, South Shore Tattoo. Another thing I should shout out, I got a sick little sweatshirt here from South Shore Tattoo. You know they always have their merch game on point. Super cool. If you're looking for affordable tattoos on Long Island, I would suggest them, quite honestly. Was I still in high school when I got this? Do you remember if I had this? I know these two I had.
It had to have been during COVID or something.
I should have figured out the dates on these. I got these in succession, like 1, 2, 3. Like I was pumping them out as soon as I turned 18 because I was younger and I was very excited. Nowadays, I've slowed down a little bit. One of my favorite ones to show because when I'm holding the mic on stage, you can see Spyro the Dragon shooting up the flames. It was, you know, totally planned out that way, and I'm stoked the way it looks. Maybe one day I'll get it touched up to make the colors more vibrant or to, you know, make some other shit go on. Yeah, super stoked about this one. Number 4, I got this snake. Now this may be a little hard to see because there are flames around it. Brian Bowe also did the flames, but initially it was just the snake because I had Spyro, I had the ones on the forearm, and then it kind of just like weirdly overlapped onto my main forearm. So I was like, what should I do to kind of fill up the space? And I thought, I don't know, I have a lot of fake friends in my life. Why not get a snake? Because that'll fill up. This one was kind of weird because before the flames, when I just got the snake, if I was wearing a shirt, it looks like a penis sticking out of my, fun fact, it was not a good period in my tattoo life. So I quickly got those flames to cover that up because I was walking around looking like I had a penis on my arm. So not cool. But listen, I mean, it was my idea. I can't blame anyone except me. But
It's cool.
You should have kept
Yeah?
the penis.
I should have kept the penis. It still sometimes looked like a penis, but thankfully because of the flames, it looks less like a penis. So, the next tattoo I got, I don't know if it's the next one I got. Honestly, this is when I start forgetting which ones I got when. I got this mace.
A mace is just a spiky ball on a stick. It is,
Yeah.
if it's connected
Okay.
by a chain, it's a flare.
Copy. Copy. I got this mace. Now this one hurt like a bitch because it was right here. This is right where the nerve ending is. You can see it right here. I bet this is making you feel pain through the comment section. Imagine a needle going through thousands of times into your skin, right on that nerve. Doesn't that feel wonderful? Yeah, that's what I had to deal with, but it didn't hurt at all because I'm built different, okay? Brian Bo also did a little bit of a skin break right here. You can see it kind of goes into the skin. Maybe I'll continue it one day and I'll have a chain going up the rest of my arm. Who knows? The canvas is always unfinished.
I gotta break the mold one time, oh yeah, yeah, we gon' break the mold.
This next tattoo I got is a little ghosty boy on my leg. Can you see the fact that I have no calves? Shoutouts to Mike Nomi of South Shore Tattoo. I've gotten pretty much a tattoo from every single person in that shop. They're just legit. And I'm pretty sure Mike owns the shop. I think this was 2020 if I'm not mistaken. And he was running a little bit of a flash. That was one of the designs. And I was like, F it, I need something on my legs. That was, I remember around this time, that's when I stopped telling my mom and my dad that I was getting these tattoos. I was like, F this, I know I'm gonna keep getting tattoos. If I believe in it, I feel like I have enough self-judgment where I'll know if I can get a tattoo that I will like it, and that it's my decision, and that if I regret it, then I regret it. So, moral of the story is, don't tell your parents you're getting a tattoo. This next tattoo is on the back of my right arm. It is the only tattoo I have on this arm. Shoutouts to CAMM, PELITESCH of South Shore Tattoo. They absolutely killed it. Another flash design. It was just super cheap. Just walked in, wanted to get it. These were some of the, I guess, impulse tattoos that I got. Some people call it a little bit fruity because it's a butterfly and it's a skull. So make fun of me all you want. I don't give a f. I like it. Next tattoo, the devil. Whoa. Oh, whoa. Now this leg tattoo, as well as the accompanying skull tattoo, this was done by ROADKILL Roxanne, formerly at Homesick Tattoo. Now I heard she's at Lucky Horse Tattoo in Orlando. So, you know, these artists, they move around a lot. I can't even keep up, but I try to keep up because I want you guys to follow them. Because me and a lot of the Strictly Night Owl boys, we would take these Florida trips and I would go to this tattoo shop that was like 5 minutes away. And the first time I got the skull, and then the second time I went even bigger and I got this. I don't know what about Florida, it just made me get a huge tattoo. This is probably the tattoo I get the most comments on, quite honestly, because of the fact that it's, you know, yeah. Shoutouts to Homesick Tattoo, they're super cool, and they also gave me a free t-shirt, which you can see in this picture right here. Alright, I'm doing these out of order, but this next one is actually the most recent one that I got until today, actually. So this one was done by Mark B. Gold from Top Hat Tattoo in Rocky Point. So if you're in Suffolk County, all the way in the Wahoos or whatever, and you want to get a tattoo, spider web just seems like the way to go. I already have the spider up here. Let's just continue it. And he did a killer job. He was able to extend it. We added in some red to kind of make it like a Black Widow type of vibe. And I with it. I don't see anything wrong with it. I think it's super cool. I think it reads super well. And shout out to Mark. They're super nice in there. You'll love them. They always say to have a meaning when you get a tattoo, you know. Now, my dad has been involved in the music industry and the event industry for many, many years, booking shows or just being an MC, being an artist. I owe a lot of that to my dad. So we felt like for his first type of tattoo, we would get something matching to really commemorate that passion that we share for it. So we decided to go to CAMM PELITESCH of South Shore Tattoo, a killer, like father, like son, matching tattoo. We got it in the same day. He went first, got the tattoo, then I got it, but he was definitely nervous about this tattoo. I don't have any back tattoos. This is the only thing I have. We've already gotten so many people asking about it, like, hey, you know, like father, like son, asking about it. And I'm just so glad I have a tattoo like that that has such meaning to me personally. Now this tattoo, quite honestly, it may be my personal favorite, aside from the new one. This one is a voodoo doll. I got this from Ray Alfano, formerly from Vinci Tattoo, now is at Lady Luck Tattoo. So be sure to hit him up because he does killer work. Look at this detail. And he's a squishy boy too. I needed something edgy because I finished up this forearm at this point and I didn't know where to begin. I didn't know what to do up here. I didn't know anything. So I was like, what's something I can get? Just like some imagery that I really enjoy, or that I guess fits my aesthetic. And something that's always kind of stuck around was a voodoo doll, because I feel like that's something that relates to me in terms of you feel like you're surrounded by manipulation. Black and gray, a little different from the color sleeve that I have going down here, but I do intend on getting color stuff to fill in the blank spaces to kind of even out the black and gray and the color. And yeah, I get a lot of comments about it because, you know, they're like, what the is that? Enough fooling around. I've shown you guys all the tattoos I have. The ones I got at 18, the ones I got at 19, the ones I got at 20, but now I'm 21. I have not gotten a tattoo when I'm 21. This is my first tattoo. So I had to do something really big, something that'll really get people's attention, something that'll make balls drop. And I don't know if you guys know, but I've been filming this whole video. I have a lot of friends surrounding me right now, and lots of them have not seen this tattoo. So I'm going to reveal it to them for the very first time. I've gotten mixed reactions from some of my tattoos in the past, and I guess my decision making as a human, but that's a discussion for another video altogether. So without further ado, are you ready?
I guess so. Here we go.
3, 2, 1.
Whoa!
Oh!
That's actually so cool. I didn't
like
expect that, but I should have.
The owl.
It's so perfect.
It's so like obvious, but it wasn't obvious.
Absolutely. Wait, show me better.
Also done by Ray Alfano of Lady Luck Tattoo. Dude is an absolute monster. Be sure to hit him up. Well, hey, I'm glad they liked it, so let's go see what everyone else thinks. I know you guys are hard at work here, but I have something to show you. Your honest reaction? Yeah. If it's
Oh no.
if it's cool,
Oh no.
you can let me know.
That's
Ready?
alarming.
He said, oh no.
Oh my God! Wait, come here!
So you like it?
You're with me! Dude, this is insane!
So you know what it means?
Yes!
You have to get one, too, right?
So now we all gotta get something.
we get matching ones.
We don't have to get matching, we all have to get
We all
something.
need to get some kind of owl.
Oh, dude.
Oh my God!
You know what?
That is
I've been thinking about what, like,
Holy
not bad, right?
That's so sick!
Because I'm thinking, like, why is he gonna show us like that? I'm like, that's sick.
Yeah, I'm hyped about it. It's probably my favorite.
Now
one.
you are quite literally representing the brand.
Night Owl.
Yeah.
Night Owl.
How much?
How much? We're not gonna talk about that. Well, I guess that went better than expected. Super stoked about that. Listen, if you guys in the comments have any suggestions for a tattoo, let me know. I most likely will not get them. Maybe a Pokemon. If you guys want to suggest a Pokemon to get, maybe I'll get a Pokemon. Maybe I'll get just like Freddy Fazbear on my or something like that. But yeah, hope you like the tattoos. Shout out to all the artists. Be sure to follow all of them. I'm gonna link all of them in the description, as well as I've been showing you guys some awesome portfolio work by them. Super cool. I have been pleased with every single tattoo I've gotten. I've never had a bad experience. For anyone looking to get tattoos, I would suggest do your research. That's the biggest thing I can say. Find what you're looking to get first off, and then scroll artists, go through a shop, see their portfolio, see what their work is, and contact them and be like, listen, I feel like you could work best for this job. The worst thing you could do is just walk into a shop and just try and get something and you just have no clue what you're trying to do. Figure out your budget, figure out the art style, figure out if you want it in color, figure if you want it in black and gray. All these things are super important. And on top of it, if you don't know all of these details, that's okay, because a good artist will recommend things to you. Maybe the placement wasn't right. Originally, I wanted this spider down here. Brian said, no, it'll work better up here. I didn't know that because I didn't have any tattoos. I was a dumb kid. Don't go to a shop just because it's cheap. That's the biggest mistake you can get, just because they're doing a tattoo for $100. Next thing you know, you have an infection and you're going to the ER, all right? You don't want to do that. So a couple things to keep in mind. Hope this helped, and I hope you guys enjoyed. And yeah, see you on the next one. Gross.